Welcome back to another Borderlands 3 Legendary Weapon Guide once again, boys. My name is Zeus, and boys, in today's guide, I'm going to be showing you how to get your hands on one of the best legendary grenades in the game, the HEX. Now, boys, the best thing about this grenade is it does have its own specific loot drop now. We have found it, boys. Now, I appreciate most of you are clicking on this video just to find out how to get it. So, without rambling on, boys, let's jump straight into how you actually get this grenade. Okay, boys, so the place you're going to want to go to get your hands on this grenade is locate Eden 6 on your menu. From there, find the location called the Anvil. Now, you'll probably remember this place because it's essentially where we met Tiny Tina again. And it's also where the enemy that we're going to be farming to get the HEX is going to spawn. So from here, boys, you are going to want to make your way all the way through the map until you get to this location here. Now, this is actually the target of interest that we get from Zero to get our hands on the free Lauda. Now, boys, at the end of the room, as you can see, is some sort of like guard tower sort of thing. Now, you want to basically wait where you are at the entrance of this door, okay? You want to wait until you can see two enemies walk out the far door on the far side of the room, okay? Basically, what that means is because it's a target of interest, they do sometimes have very buggy, kind of temperamental spawns. So just wait for them to walk out, maybe shoot one of them to get their aggro so it kind of spawns them in a bit faster. Then you can make your way around until you find both of them. Now, each one of these has a chance to drop the grenade, so you do have two chances upon farming them. They do have another shield drop called the Shooting Star, so don't worry if you get that, the HEX is in their loot pool as well. If you don't get it to drop, just go ahead and save and quit. You are going to spawn, like I said, right next to here, so you will have to make your way back in and obviously wait for them to respawn. But essentially, it's as easy as that, boys. Just like farming anything else, they're just a target of interest instead of a boss. So for me, I found them on Mayhem 3 because I think Mayhem 3 is a kind of good, solid ground in order to get an easy kill, but also get an increased chance of getting a good amount of drops. You can try Mayhem 4 if you're a psychopath. To be honest, once you get through those enemies, it wouldn't be too honest, but there's a lot of other people in here that are going to be shooting at you whilst you kill these guys, and to be honest, it's not going to make too much of a difference. So for me, I got this grenade to drop in half an hour of farming. Obviously for you that may vary, but if you didn't know, it's worth it because the HEX is one of the best grenades in the game. Now, it is made from Atlas, boys. Obviously it's one of the only good things that Atlas makes, but boys, essentially what this grenade is going to do for you is it's going to home onto enemies, follow them around, doing an increased amount of elemental damage. You can get this grenade in many variants, like shock, you can get anointed ones, you can get a cloning one, and obviously now that we have our own specific drop for it, we can just keep on farming that until we get the exact one that you may want for your build. But anyway, boys, for those of you that are here for the stats, let's go ahead and look at this one. Okay, boys, so as you can see, mine is quite simply just called HEX. The damage is 744 with a radius of 122. But boys, it's very important that you don't let the stats on the card put you off, because as you can see, I am going to get a 2,726 damage of shock per second with a 41% chance of igniting. And that's what makes this grenade so good, is essentially it just follows the enemy, circling around them, doing an increased amount of damage each second. The red text is Keeper of the Stars I hope to never find, and as you can see, homes in on the closest target. So as you probably noticed, my variant is shock. So with this one specifically, it's not going to be kind of like an offensive, more of a defensive. So I'm going to be throwing it to help me get rid of those shields very quickly. Obviously, it does do a fair amount of shock damage. Obviously, I am Mara and I am spec'd into shock, but it's going to be mainly to get those shields off to help me do that increased gun damage. But that's essentially it, boys. I won't keep you for too much longer. I just wanted to get it out there because this is a very exciting moment that we do have the confirmed drop for the HEX grenade now. So if it did help you, please feel free to go ahead and share it with your friends to help them out. And most importantly, I hope you enjoyed it, because if you did, please consider going ahead and leaving a like and subscribing, boys. We are well on our way to 1,000 subscribers now. Join the Zeus, boys. It would mean the absolute world to me. I hope you have an absolutely amazing rest of your day wherever you are, guys. I love you all, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.